Good morning guys, welcome back to a brand new video here from Miracle Mountain. Today is the coldest day of the year so far, by far. Like, I've got a jumper on and trousers, that's how cold it is, and that doesn't happen very often here in Portugal, but it really does feel cold. But that's a perfect reason to be getting on with some manual labor, and I'm going to be starting this project behind me. And if you guys are new to the channel, this is the stone house that I'm going to be renovating, so you can come and stay right here. I've managed to find a small gap in the rain so I can actually come out and film something. I have been out pretty much most days, put my big blue coat on, and I'd come back looking like a drowned rat, but it's quite hard to film in them difficult conditions because it has been so stormy. We've had multiple trees come down that I'll show you. But check this out, we've had a lot of wild boar activity. So I've managed to find where they've entered the property, and you can see the grass just here has all been churned up, and they're looking for all kinds of things. Just here, you can see literal hoof marks in the ground where the pigs have been, but they churn it up really, really good. It's not necessarily a bad thing at the moment. And in the future, this will be all fenced off for the goats. You can see we got some irrigation piping that needs picking up that has been burnt and melted in the fire. It's another job to add to the list. And these wild boar, they're not to be messed with. You would not want to meet these on a dark night on this property, because generally they can come in like packs of 10 or more, and that's exactly what we've seen on our trail cams before, and they're absolutely massive. You would not want to confront them, just leave them to do their thing. So I managed to track them all the way up the top of the mountain so I can kind of monitor which route they take. You can see here under these fruit trees where there was some fallen fruit left that we didn't pick. They have gone to town. They absolutely love it. And that's good because nothing goes to waste. So I need to head a bit further up, pick up some tools, but also I can show you where them fallen trees are. These are what I've been looking for ages, and I spotted them this morning and they're going to come in useful. But basically the reason they're here is because we cut branches from all over the property for the goats to eat, and sometimes they just get left behind, so that's a good find. So I've just pulled over, and this is where the most recent tree has fallen down. It's quite a substantial tree, to be fair. And like I mentioned before, these trees are falling down because basically they're just rotting away because they're dead. They've been burnt in the fire, as you can tell by this bark right here. That is completely charred. And what happens is the roots just get burnt, and then the tree dies, and you can see here it just completely rots away. The bugs get into it and it just turns to mush, and then you have a big storm and it blows over. The good news is, because these trees were already dead, I was going to cut them down anyway in the next couple of months, so it saved me a job. They're already on the ground, but I got plenty more trees to go through. Check this out. You can see here how many trees have fallen down. Luckily, it's not causing any problems because it's just on the dam wall of the lake, but they will need to get sorted pretty soon. Stack them up so they don't rot any further, and I can use these for firewood. These are actually pine. So for every tree that burnt down or fell down due to the fire or has to be cut down, I'm going to be replanting, which I'm really excited about because I get to select what tree I plant, and there's plenty of oaks already growing up that were just suppressed by these pines. So that's very exciting. Oaks take a long time to grow, but they're a beautiful tree. Here's another one that's fallen down right in the pathway, which isn't good. The good thing about these trees, because they're dead, they've been drying out for a year, so they'll be good to use for firewood straight away once they're chopped up. But also it means that they're really light to move and maneuver. I just went to pick up my blue coat because it's just started spitting with rain. It's not on the forecast, but we are in the mountains, so what do you expect? The weather here changes so quickly you wouldn't believe. So the first thing I need to do on this project is clear the whole area around the house, so I've got access to everything, and inside as well. There's a lot of clearance to come to get this ready to start on the major works. I'm going to start off by clearing this American pokeweed. That needs to go. There's loads of brambles, and the reason I need to clear all of this from the front of the property is so that I can access everything with the tractor and the trailer to get all of this rubble, stones, metal out from there. There's also loads of things hidden under there that I don't really know what it is. I can see some tiles through there, so I don't want to just drive the tractor through with the brush cutter and end up damaging something. And there's also some massive RSJs there that are going to be heavy. Suddenly it feels really real. This project has officially begun and I couldn't be more excited. It's amazing what just a little bit of clearing does. So I've done all of the American pokeweed. That is now out the way. And what I need to do now is start moving some of the heavier bits of metal out the way, so when I get the brush cutter out, I don't just end up going through tons of line, smacking off sharp bits of metal. So I've just piled all of the weeds here and I'll get rid of it soon. But one thing I really want to do with this project is, you can see here, there's just lots of random things like this round concrete, I don't even know what you'd call it, a round piece of concrete. And then you've got the flue pipe from the log burner from when the building burnt down. I need to categorize everything and make it really organized. But look at this, already it's just opened up. I can now access everything inside here, and it shows how cute this little doghouse is with this slate roof. Definitely got to honor that in the building project, but yeah, it's coming along nicely.
Thanks to Squarespace, making your own website has never been easier. With ridiculously wonderful, customizable templates crafted by their world-class design team, which support all major content types including pages, galleries, blogs, commerce, calendars and more. Their groundbreaking drag and drop editor gives you total control of your website design, and pre-designed structures make your page building a breeze with pre-built layouts. Specific purposes such as contact, about, blog, portfolio and more are ready-made and arranged to quickly create professional layouts and showcase your content. Being able to integrate video blocks from our YouTube channel directly onto our website allows us to keep our website style while sharing our videos from an external platform. This is especially helpful for blog posts that reference the videos, giving readers a more in-depth look at the topic. With a snazzy looking website, you're also going to want a smart logo, and Squarespace has you covered. The browser-based design tool is easy to use and has an array of icons to choose from. You can change the font, the colour and so much more. So why not build your very own website with Squarespace today by clicking the link in our bio for a 2-week free trial, and we've got a fantastic 10% discount for you to use with the code indieprojects with your first purchase of a website or a domain.
So as I was dragging it, the welds actually fell apart and it split into 2 pieces. But that is a good thing because it means it's so much easier to move now, and all of this metal is going to come in so useful as part of this project.
Times and places are all in who you share them with, and it's life. Enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with. And the weeks and the weekends are keeping close who you spend them with. And in time,
leverage is a beautiful thing, and once you know how to move heavy objects on your own with just one strap or a metal bar, things become so much easier. They are now in place, and check this out. So next to them metal bars was this, a rebar column. That will actually become really useful in this project or another project that I'm going to be doing. So I'm gonna keep that as is and just move it to the side. So I've just finished cleaning all the debris along the front of the house and the barns, and it looks so much better, so much better. This is the first day on this project. There's going to be many more days to come. But yeah, let me show you the things that I found. So I've opened up this whole area here. This was covered in brambles. So now I can access and have a look inside. And this was definitely like a little animal shelter for dogs. And you can see the old wooden battens. They would have been eucalyptus holding the roof tiles up. So that is a really good start. I've got a pile of debris there. That's what I need to clean. I'll probably end up just sticking it through the chipper. But it's just looking so much better, like so much clearer. Now I can access right into the building so that I can do the mammoth task of getting rid of all of this. There's also another, what looks like a dog kennel just here, and that's gonna have to go, but it literally weighs a ton, so probably gonna have to drag it out the way for now with the tractor. Maybe I can reuse it for something. The stone staircase is just looking as beautiful as ever. It's just really nice to just have it completely clear along the front of the house and the barns, so I can access it really easily. There's loads of tiles that have been discarded down here off the top of the roof when the roof probably fell in, so that all needs picking up and moving. And I am definitely, for this project, gonna hire a couple of skips to fill up. If you're wondering why I'm only doing the front today and not the back, it's because there is a massive hornet's nest at the back of this property, and I've called the council. They're going to be here soon, hopefully, and then I can start working around the back, but I'm not going anywhere near them. As close as I am right now is crazy enough, because they're Asian hornets, and I got stung by one that got in our house the other day. And it was probably up there with some of the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. 6 hours of pure agony. It was absolutely crazy. And then it stung me on my big toe, and basically my big toe was swollen and stinging for about a week afterwards. Really, I do not recommend going anywhere near these Asian hornets. And at some point soon, I'm gonna have to get in there and tackle this. This is one of the barns, and it is a jungle of brambles. That is going to be fun getting in there, and also just full of roof tiles and debris. Wow. The same for the second one as well. If I come around here, it's not so bad. There's not so many brambles, so it'd be easier, but also it's harder to walk in there because the whole roof is on the floor. So not the easiest jobs, but it's exciting. It's a start, and you always have to start somewhere. So I'm going to end the video there. I really hope you've enjoyed the start of this mammoth task and journey that I'm bringing you guys along with me. As I said, I will be doing other stuff along the way when I'm waiting for certain permissions, speaking to the architect, but have lots planned up my sleeve. So make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll catch you on the next video.